Welcome back to the unit on proportional relationships. Today we're going to do some problem solving, and we're going to use a couple of different strategies, including proportions, tables and equations to solve problems. In this problem, we're told that an employee named Belle works at a store and that there is a proportional relationship between the amount of money she earns and the number of hours she works. So I'm going to set up a table first to solve this problem that's presented after this. And there's the number of hours and the amount of money that she earns. Set it up like this. And my hours are going to be X and my earnings will be Y. And so I'm told that she earned $432 for 18 hours of work. And I want to find my unit rate, or constant of proportionality as it's also called. So divide both of these by 18, and in 1 hour she will earn $24. And then I'm asked, how much will she be paid for 21 hours work? Well, 24 times 21 is $504. So that's using a table to solve it. I could set up a proportion. I could say hours to dollars, 18 hours, $432. And for 21 hours, how many dollars would she earn? So I can set up a proportion like this, and then I can cross multiply and get 18x is equal to 9,072, which is 432 times 21. And then I can divide both of these by 18 to get the value for just x, and I get x equals 504. And a third way I could solve this is using an equation of the form y equals kx. And k is the constant of proportionality, so I know that's 24 from the table. So y equals 24x, where y represents the amount in dollars, which I also set up in the table, and x equals the number of hours. So y is equal to $24 for every one of the 21 hours that she works. And if I multiply 24 times 21, I'll get y is equal to 504. So all three ways I calculate 504, so that means she earns $504. Here's another problem. Employees checking comments on an app at a social media company to make sure they're appropriate. Which employee checked comments the most quickly? So the most quickly means the most comments per minute or per hour. It's a rate. And in the problem, they're talking about minutes, 210 minutes, 200 minutes, and so on. So let's look at the rate of comments per minute. Comments per minute. And let's look at Andrew first. Andrew worked for 210 minutes and checked a total of 50,000 comments. So 50,000 comments. 50,000 comments in 210 minutes would give me how many comments in 1 minute, and I can cross multiply 210x is equal to 50,000, and divide both sides by 210, I get x is equal to 238.1 comments per minute. I'll just note it like that. So Andrew, 238.1 comments per minute. Next we have Shakira, and she worked for 200 minutes and checked 1,325 comments every 5 minutes. So 1,325 in 5 minutes. And again, I can cross multiply or just divide and get 265 comments in 1 minute. So 265 comments per minute. Then there's Kim, and we're told that we're given an equation. Total comments is equal to 331 times T. 331 represents K, the constant of proportionality, or unit rate, which is what we're looking for here. So we don't need to do any calculations. She's checking at a rate of 331 comments per minute. And finally, there's Jessica. She's checking at a rate which is represented by this equation. The amount of time equals 3 over 800 times the number of comments. Now, we want to know the other way around. We want to know C equals what's the constant of proportionality for T, how many comments per minute. And in a previous lesson, we saw that if we switch around the variables like this, we have to find the reciprocal number of the constant of proportionality. So while we have 3 over 800 for T equals 3 over 800C, the reciprocal of that is 800 over 3. And that's our rate. Let's divide 800 by 3, and we get 266.7 comments per minute. So 266.7 comments per minute. And now let's compare the 4 of these to see who checks the most quickly, who has the highest unit rate. Andrew has 238, Shakira 265, so she's more than Andrew. Kim has more than either of them at 331, and Jessica has less than Kim at 266. So Kim is the winner here. She checks the most comments per minute. She checks the most quickly. So here we used proportions and we used equations to solve this problem. So today we use proportions, tables and equations to solve problems involving proportional relationships. And that's the end of today's lesson.